Ramadan Kareem, this is Virdah and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are making fruit chaat, a must-have on every iftar table, and I got all fresh seasonal fruits for this recipe from Careem Quik, delivered in just 15 minutes. So we're going to start with chopping a lot of fruits. Whatever seasonal fruit you have, it's most welcome. And I'm going to start with the apples now. So you can either cut the pieces into bigger cubes or smaller cubes, it's up to you. So you might want to start at around 4 p.m. so that you have it ready at iftar time, and I bet it's going to be one of those recipes that you're going to try over and over again. You see how the fresh produce is coming together, the color red and white, so fresh. The apples are so crispy, and there we go, we're done with the apples. I'm just going to put all the chopped apples in a bowl right here. By the way, here's a tip for you. So if you're going to take long to cut all the fruits, you might want to dunk the apples or soak them into water and they won't change the color. And next up, we're going to go ahead with a pear. So this recipe calls for literally any fruit that you like. If you have papayas, mangoes, even watermelon. And in case you don't like a certain fruit, you're more than welcome to not include it. I'll just try to keep the cubes the same size so it's easier to eat. I love pears. They're super crisp and so fresh. So I'm just going to transfer all of this into a bowl. Here we go. Next up, we're going to go with the bananas. So now you can either cut them into round slices, but I like to chop them the same size as the fruits. 2 slits right here, and then chop the bananas. See? And make sure you get like a fresh banana and not overripe. You're more than welcome to add more bananas. You can add dates, you can add literally whatever you like. I'm going to transfer the bananas in the bowl now. These are some really nice, super fresh bananas. Now here I've got some fresh fruits ready to eat. No need to wash them. Just open the pack and you can enjoy them. But I'm going to cut them the same size as all the other fruits. Now some people do like to add yogurt and cream to a fruit chaat, but today we're going to do like the simplest recipe of fruit chaat. And the best part about this recipe is there's no cooking. You just cut up some fruits, add your spices, the juices that you like, and it's done. My family likes to enjoy it after Maghrib prayer. So when we're done with the prayer, we sit down all together and we enjoy a bowl of fruit chaat. Chilled. So the next 2 ingredients are pomegranate seeds and blueberries, and they are ready to eat. And then we've got these blueberries. Now you can use them as it is, but I'd like to chop them so that it's easier and it mixes up with the fruit chaat. Whenever I'm making fruit chaat during Ramadan, I give blueberries and bananas to my son. I ask him to cut them. They're super soft fruit, and I like to include him when I'm making iftar for the family. Just to, we can spend some time together. And it's something I used to do with my mom. We used to cut fruits, vegetables while my mom will prepare iftar, and it was just such a wonderful memory. And the whole recipe has so many fruits, so much goodness and freshness. That's exactly what you need after a long day of fasting, right? We transfer it into a bowl, and then we are all ready for the exciting part. The last ingredient is guava, and I love this because it comes de-seeded. I don't like the seeds. So I'm just going to quickly give it a nice chop. Guava is one of my personal favorite fruits. I love it. Fruit chaat is incomplete without guava. It's bringing out such a nice color. We've got a little bit of pink also in the fruit chaat. You can also add dragon fruit, by the way, just to give it like a nice black and white color. And the more colorful it looks, the more it's pleasant for the eyes. You just want to dig in that bowl. And we are done with all the chopping. Now let's get to the exciting part. Now I've got here some delicious strawberries, and whenever I'm making fruit chaat, I always remind myself that I have to add a fruit that one of my family members likes. So I've got here strawberries for my son. He loves strawberries. They're also going to add in a beautiful color to the fruit chaat. Strawberries always remind me of strawberry and cream, which also reminds me that you can add cream to fruit chaat. So there are different versions of making fruit chaat, but whenever you have like guests coming over, you want to make it extra rich, you add in a little bit of fruit yogurt, you can add cream to it. And we're done with the strawberries. I'm going to transfer it here. Now that the hard part is done, we're going to get to my favorite part, assembling all the fruits together. And apples are going to be our base layer. Next up, we're going to go with the pears. the beautiful guava. Oh my god, I love the pink color. I'm gonna add the blueberries now. If you don't like to chop the blueberries, you can keep them as it is. Add the bananas. You go the beautiful strawberries. I'm gonna add the pineapples now. I'm gonna give it a good mix before I add in the pomegranate because they're gonna go on the top to give that nice garnish. Look at all those colors coming together so beautifully. And you can smell the fresh fruits. Look at all this goodness. Now I have a secret. I like to add a little bit of protein, so I'm gonna add some chickpeas. I need to drain them first. We don't want our fruit chaat to be soupy, so I'm gonna drain them out. Speaking of protein, you can even add white kidney beans, red kidney beans, or boiled potatoes. Now before we get to the garnish, we'll squeeze some orange juice. You can also use orange juice, but I like to squeeze fresh orange juice. And now it's time to season the fruit chaat. So today I'm only going with fruit chaat masala, which is a staple in every Pakistani household, and you'll find it easily on Careem Quik. And we've got some sugar to add that extra sweetness. I'm gonna go about 3 to 4 teaspoons of sugar. And now we've got the real spice, the fruit chaat masala. It's gonna bring in such a nice flavor, sweet, salted, tangy, and a little bit spicy. Again, we give it a good mix, but use gentle hands. You don't want to break in the fruits. And now the final part, we're gonna garnish with some pomegranate seeds. And we are done. Look at this. It looks so beautiful. Now this right here is a great addition to your iftar table. Do try it out and let me know how you guys liked it. Order and all the ingredients from Careem Quik, delivered in just 15 minutes. Super fresh and great quality. Do give it a try.